Hey there, sheepdoggers, and welcome to a new series I'm playing on Blood Bowl 2 that's going to be going out a little less regular, probably, than the Skaven team. It is called, it's the team More Than the Bash, a Chaos team. Now, I know a lot of people want to see me play Chaos, and the reason I don't play Chaos is partially because they're so popular with teams, and also because people just use them as a destruction team. And they're not just a destruction team, you know, they're fun to play as a team of destruction. But I'm going to try and play them a bit differently. I'm going to be trying to play them as an all-rounder team. I'm going to be going with the roles. So if I get the chance to make a really ridiculous dodge block beastman or you know, whatever along those lines, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll also be giving you advice on how to build your team and etc. because Chaos can be a tricky one. It can be tough to know what to get because there are so many choices. Okay, so this is More Than the Bash, and the team motto is We Can Be More. We have wonder, amusement, joy, bliss, excitement, clarity, purity, happiness, fulfillment, serenity, and contentment. And we're going to go and play a match. We're going to find an opponent and play a match. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this series, guys. We're playing against another Chaos team. Oh, surprise, surprise. I wonder if he's got a Minotaur and low rerolls. My guess would be yes. Did you just buy Bloodweiser, babes? I mean, you know. Interesting. Definitely. Mercenary Minotaur, Beastman. Oh, okay, never mind. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this as a when I can series. As those of you have been aware, I've been away for a while. You know, I may do this as an occasional afternoon release. My afternoon, that would be UK afternoon. Oh look, it's the morgue. Huh. Interesting. So they're the paramedics. This team is even, you know, based around the bash, I guess. It's very common for Chaos teams. Okay. And then we got more than the bash. So you got the bash over there, and then you got more than the bash. Okay. So let's see who starts. I don't have a choice, but I'm setting up in defense like I wanted. Awesome. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to cancel this ridiculous... Okay, first thing we're going to do... Alright, it looks like this is a new team as well. Alright, cool. First thing we're going to do is we're going to move our Chaos Warriors back. Because our Chaos Warriors do not go on the front line. Oh no. If he wants to bash my Beastman a little bit, feel free, mate. Feel free. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, this is going to be our setup for now. I would want him to get the ball first. Like, the thing is starting off as a Chaos team like this, yeah, getting your early bash in is good. You know, getting that smackdown on these three guys can possibly lead to a quick start. I don't know what he's done with this team. Did he get a spare Beastman? I can't see a spare Beastman. Why does he only have 3 Chaos Warriors? That's bizarre. Okay. So, yeah. I'm confused. I'm going to admit it. I'll admit it. Fine. I am confused as to what his lineup is. Has he had a game, just didn't get any SPP, and then... Okay. So it's going to be interesting. As a Chaos team, I tend to avoid being massively bashy as much as possible. Well, that's not my guy. And he's injured. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's not a first game I want. That is a terrible first game. Oh my god. Okay, fine. So, I'll keep that in just to show you what it can be like to play against players like this. Do we want to buy a beastman? An extra man? Not a terrible idea. We could save it, get that Minotaur. Minotaur is not a bad player. Let's do that. Alright, let's do that. We're not going bashy, but the Minotaur can indeed be useful, so it's not a bad buy. We got 3 oh god, cancel that, sorry. I'm being dumb. So, we got 3 rerolls. We do not have an apothecary, which is what we want. There we go. The apothecary is important because you have high value players, especially as time goes on. You know, it's like the Orc team. It's like the Dark Elf team. You want an apothecary as soon as possible because you want to save those players as much as you can. You know, you can't guarantee yourself not losing players. Okay, I'm playing against a high elf team. Now this could be interesting. It's a higher team value high elf team as well, so could be interesting. That's such a aggravating. Okay, so we've got 150,000. 180,000 for that. That's a shame. Okay, so let's get an extra team training. Wait, do we want to bribe instead? Probably not. Let's get an extra team training. And just in case of Bloodwise Babe, there's nothing really else we can spend on, so that will do. That extra reroll is going to be useful for us. I once played a game as my... who was I playing as? I think I was playing as my Dark Elves. And I had 3 rerolls, and I had a high team value. And the team I was playing against was a Dark Elf team with 1 reroll. I think it may have been, or 2, 1 or 2 rerolls. And I had such a high team value compared to them, they could get Master Chef, Halfling Master Chef. And both turns, he started with like 6 rerolls, and I started with like 1. And it made it so difficult. It was a great game, and it just goes to show you how high team value teams don't have it all their own way. I think I did win in the end. It may have been my Skaven team, my league, my Sheepdog League Skaven team. But yeah. So obviously my tactics starting off will be fairly bashy. You know, I am not a massively bashy player, but Chaos, however, are. You know, Chaos are, just bluntly put, a team that bashes. What I say when more than just a bashy team is I'd like to try to, you know, get mutations and get skills that will let us do more than just bash, that will let us pass, that will let us run, that will let us, you know, have fun with the game in a multiple of ways. Maybe even turn them into a pseudo-human team whereby they can dodge, they can do all those things. Spray and pray. Oh, dude. Taking the high elves and calling them calling yourself spray and pray and taking the high elves kind of tickles me a little bit, I've got to say. We will defend. Now, why are we defending, you ask? Good question. The reason we are defending is because we are a Chaos team. And it would be better to let them score early. It would be better to either let them score early, then we can get the ball, work our way up, you know, fairly slowly. Or just bog them down. Like, that is also a choice. We can bog them down and just rip them up a little bit. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to be... Yeah. No, we're going to play it fairly deep. We're definitely going to have a Chaos Warrior at the back. because this is High Elves. And then we'll move this guy up a little bit like so, and see how that plays out. It's not as deep as I'd like to play it, but with the High Elves, I'm not going to be too defensive. Yeah, he does indeed have catchers. Well, that's not unsurprising. I don't know why he put his catchers on the front there, except for, of course, to use their dodge to dodge out safely away from the line of scrimmage. Do his catchers have strength? Yeah, strength 3, agility 4. Okay. Standard high elf nonsense. Okay, his catchers are probably not going to be my targets just purely because of the dodge. As a chaos team, you do not have block. That's not a dodge you want to make, really. I mean, it's not terrible, but I wouldn't advise it. It's going to be the same every way. I did this on okay. Holy fuck. I'm unhappy about the current situation. Does he have dodge? Well, that makes things a little bit better, doesn't it? Okay, it's time to bog them down. So no, we're not going to be trying to pick up the ball right now. We're going to be bogging them down. We're going to be making sure that we get in their way as best as possible, and we stop them from picking that ball up and making use of this guy. That is now the plan. So we're going to be getting guys in here. We're going to be moving it around to that left side. And we're going to be doing our best to bog them down. Now that's a going for it. Do I want to make that going for it? Probably not. I will stick this guy on this dude. Like, if we can get a block on him, fine. If not, fine. We'll see. So this guy can go here. This guy can go to... Oh god, I did a going for it because I'm dumb. Well, it didn't go terribly, technically. Let's make this block. I don't expect to get it, and I do not. Let's move him to there. That is fine. Yes, we will follow. Let's push this guy back as well. Oh, quite literally push him back. I was kind of hoping I'd get a knockdown, but there you go. And that's our turn. So, an unfortunate misplay for him, but considering all of his dodges, I'm not going to call bullshit. I'm calling bullshit a little bit. 4 pluses. He needed 2 4 pluses in a row, and he got them, and then he needed a shit. Okay, I'll take it. He's got a reroll, but I'll take him having to do his reroll. There we go. Okay, now what we do is we get that ball. That is fine. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? This is not how you play Blood Bowl, people. How is it, as soon as I play Chaos, I just get these guys in? Like, it wasn't before. I've played as my Skaven 3 matches, 2 wins, 1 loss. No one gave up. No one surrendered. And now this is how Chaos teams become ridiculous, people. Quite literally, I have 4 players now. 4 players with 5 SPP. Alright? Gonna look for another match. We will have our match. I swear on all that is holy, unholy, and chaos. We will have a match where someone does not give up after, like, you know, that. Did you see all those ridiculous rolls? As I was saying, he had two +4 rolls. He got a 4 and a 5. Then he had a +2 roll. He rolled a 2. Those dodging is not dodging I would make. Like, you know, it's just... Oh. There's such better plays. Like, yes, he got unfortunate with the pickups and with the throws and stuff like that. He had to use a reroll, but you roll with the punches. You do a little bit of, you know, being cautious. That was just purely a guy going, I've played against a high elf team and they did stuff like this and got away with it. So I'm going to do stuff like this and I'm going to get away with it. And it's just like, well... Alright. So, what I'm going to do here is I kind of want to just name and shame these people who I played against. Does it say the coach name? It doesn't look like it. Well, okay. So what I'm going to do, guys, is this will be the first video for More Than the Bash. Technically, I am More Than the Bash because I won by 2 touchdowns and no one died. Untechnically, they just gave up after they failed their first... Like, the first dude, he got an injury. It's Blood Bowl. Like, a random injury. Yeah, it's shit. But you keep playing, man. Like, the fun is getting... You know, like, I'll rage and shit when I get awful rolls and things like that. But I'll keep playing. I'll always finish the game. And I'll nearly always keep on playing. Because I do enjoy the heart of it. I find a lot of people are coming in being like, oh, I'll be high elves because they're ridiculous at throwing. It's like, yeah, but you're still going to fail rolls. You know, oh, I'll be dark elves because they're armored, but they're also elves, you know, so they can do some bashing and they can, etc., etc. You know, I'll be chaos because they're bashy, and then one of his chaos warriors gets knocked down. He's like, ah, fuck this, I'm out. It's like, you know, yeah, there's a certain amount of like, I'm 10,000 off my Minotaur. Right? No, I'm not. I'm 40,000. Okay, well that's better. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this video out as it is, just to show you guys the ridiculousness. Not even the ridiculousness, just like how people treat this game sometimes. The fun is in getting through the fuck ups and the bad plays and the just pure terrible RNG. You know, if you lose half of your players on a Dark Elf team, yeah, I'd say maybe re-roll that team. But play to the end of the match at least, you know? There have been certain times when I'll leave all my players down and let him score a touchdown, maybe draw or lose the game. But at the end of the day, I got through to the end of the game, and we both said good game, and we were both like, that was fun. When you give up like this, it may be easier for you. You may be able to be like, oh, yeah, you know, it doesn't matter. I'll just, you know, make a new team or whatever, or, you know, who cares, right? But at the end of the day, you've given me a lot of money with which to, you know, get my Minotaur if I want after the next game, probably. And also, at the end of the day, you've given me free SPP, you know, like, I'm going to be annoyed because I won't have much to spend my goddamn money on. Anyway, there you go, guys. That is More Than the Bash 0.5, the beginning of the team. Next video, we will have some actual bashing, some actual scoring, some actual goddamn matches. I'm not sure I actually got to play there. 20 minutes. I'm not sure I actually got to play there. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, or at least I hope you got some laughs out of my sheer incredulity. And I'll see you in the next one.